Hey everyone, it's CL, and I have been out of the reading game for a little over a month to the standpoint where I haven't read anything. I haven't picked up a book in a little over a month. And even though I haven't completed my move yet, I am starting to feel the itch that I want to read something. I want to try to read something end to end because I do miss reading, and I feel kind of like I want to get back into it, but I'm not sure how it will go. So I kind of came up with this little project. So what better way for me to get back into reading than to read my least favorite genre, which is romance. I have tried to read a romance novel 4 times because I'm just curious, like, why do people pick up romance novels? What do they find so appealing about these novels? I have tried 4 times to read a romance, and I always end up DNFing it because it's just so terrible. The ones that I have picked up have been completely terrible, just not my thing. Now you're probably wondering, like, if you're now just getting back into reading, why would you do that? I think it would be kind of fun, like a fun project for me to select a romance novel and to provide like my play-by-play commentary, my honest, unfiltered commentary as I'm reading this book. So in this video today, I am going to share with you like what books I'm coming across on my library app where you can rent ebooks for free, what books I'm coming across and which one I will end up going with, if I can find one today. And then like a video after this one, I will have like my commentary of me starting to read the book, and then I will, you know, split the video up so when I have something to say about what I'm reading, I can kind of provide that commentary of what I think. Whatever pops into my mind, I'll just kind of provide that commentary. I'm not sure how it will go. This is just kind of a project that I just thought of, but I think it would be fun, and I think it would be a good challenge to see if I can get through my first romance novel. Now with that, I am classifying romance by filtering by that genre on my library app for the ebooks. So whether or not it can fit into multiple genres, that's pretty much what I'm basing it on. I'm just going off what I filter romance by on my app, my library app. So that's what we're gonna start off with. And I decided to read an ebook because it is free, especially my history with romance novels. The chances of me picking up some random romance novel and reading end to end and actually enjoying it, I would say that the likelihood is not very great. Like, it's very unlikely that that will happen. But for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to try to read it end to end and provide my commentary. So I'm just scrolling through the ebooks. I'm just going to kind of bring up a few that look interesting and kind of read the synopsis and see if it's one that I want to go with. Let's see what we got. So this first one that I'm seeing is called Overheard by Maya Banks. Let's go ahead and read the synopsis. Gracie Evans is a woman tired of the men in her life not satisfying her in bed. She's had a string of boyfriends, but none of them have come close to satisfying the vivid fantasies she has. 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, she breaks up with her latest boyfriend after a night of lackluster sex. When her friend Luke Forsyth overhears her talking to their friend Shelley about what she really wants, he's stunned and very turned on. Gracie thinks there isn't a man alive who can satisfy her in bed. Luke aims to prove her wrong. Okay, so right off the bat, this doesn't sound like a book for me, okay? First of all, when I think of romance, I think of like the movie Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks. I think of like love and encountering love unexpectedly, or these two people coming together unexpectedly, I guess. But when I read the synopsis for this book, Overheard, it just kind of sounds like a Tinder date, right? So this guy overhears this girl saying that she wants a particular something sexually, and I don't, just reading the synopsis, it doesn't sound like he's interested in her for love. It just sounds like he's interested in her because she's looking for sex and he wants to get it in. So this book is not for me. These titles, by the way, are so cheesy. Okay, so the next one I came across is called Cowboy Come Home. Now, I like the idea of cowboys, but let's go ahead and read the synopsis. Trey March never wanted to see Daisy Barton again, but there she is, and over her pretty little head, running the JDB ranch and standing between him and the small fortune he's owed. Now, if he wants to get his due, he'll have to save the ranch first, working side by side with the only woman he's ever loved. Okay, so this does not sound appealing, okay? So I like the idea of cowboys. I think they look hot. But as far as like wanting to read this book, it takes place on a ranch. I'm not really into that, I guess. I'm not a country ranch type girl. I am a city girl, so I'm not really leaning towards this one. This one's gonna be maybe I will have to reach the point where I have to just close my eyes and pick a book, because so far these are a lot of misses. Okay, here's one where I read the synopsis and at first it was kind of a turn off, but at the end, maybe it could be a book that I could try reading. Okay, and this is called Keep by Rachel Van Dyken. The cover is hideous, but let's go ahead and roll with it. So the synopsis is, my name is shouted on rooftops. It's written on bras, on the inside of bathroom stalls. Hell, my name is everywhere. To say my name is to experience an orgasm without ever leaving your damn house. My name is Zane St. Andrews. That's a terrible name. I'm sex, I'm a rock god. I'm also a virgin. What they don't know won't kill them, right? Given that people give the people what they want, and what they want is the idea of me, the pleasure they gain at listening to my song and knowing without a doubt I'm talking about them and only them. It worked for a while until a nerdy girl with glasses falls at my feet, literally, and suddenly I don't want to be saint anymore. What I want, what I really need, is to be kept by her. Okay, so that sounds kind of intriguing. It's on hold right now, but you know what, I'm gonna bookmark this one. Maybe. This one's a maybe. All right, here's another one. This one's called Beautiful and Broken by Sarah Hubbard. Molly's a hot mess and her life is falling apart. Just when she thinks she's about to get her happily ever after, her sister steps in to have an affair with her fiance on her wedding day. Well, her sister's a total bitch, but let's keep reading. Determined to bring Molly out of her funk, her friend takes her out for a night on the town, only for her to go home with a professional boxer who pops in and out of her life when she least expects it. Her mother tries to push her back into the arms of her cheating ex, but forgiving Jason is the hardest thing Molly will ever have to do. And even if she can forgive him, does her happily ever after include her ex-fiance or a charming boxer with a shady past? This one sounds like it could be interesting. So out of the two synopsises, is that a word? Out of the two that I just read, what would you lean towards? So I think I'm gonna pick out of these two. So yeah, I think I'm going to choose out of the last two synopsis I just read. So let me go ahead and think about this, but I am gonna commit to this. I'm gonna commit to this project. So please leave me a comment down below what you thought about the books that I talked about in this video, as far as the synopsis and whether or not you would have read the books. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this video for now. Leave me your feedback down below, and to be continued. So next time I put up a video related to this series, it will be my first installment of me reading the book and providing my honest commentary. So yep, that's all I have for right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.